Hi guys. So when the Marvelous Snap team released the developer update for the new season and the new patch, when they talk about introducing a Series 4 and a Series 5, or as we call them, Pool 4 and Pool 5, they introduce really quickly the cards that they are going to release. And I asked you guys, you want me to make a video about the new cards? And you said yes. So here it is. We are going to take a look at the new cards and we are going to talk about them. And I'll see if I have something insightful to say. And if I don't, I will just let you guys know. So here we have the Series 4, so the Pool 4. We have the She-Hulk here. We thought she was going to get introduced in a season pass when they released the She-Hulk series on Disney Plus, but they didn't do that, so they are going to introduce her now. And she says their ability is cost 1 less for each unspent energy last turn. So this could be cool, bro. This could be cool. Obviously, we have the obvious synergy with Sunspot, but what I like with She-Hulk is that sometimes there are times that I don't have a play on turn 3. I don't have a play on turn 3 because the draws didn't work out. And I just play nothing because the draws didn't work out. In that case, I can play She-Hulk next turn. And that is cool. And I can even play a 1-drop if I have it, you know. So that is cool. Playing a 10 power card on the 4th turn. Wow, that is powerful, dude. That is powerful. And the same goes for the 3rd turn. If you're on the 3rd turn and you don't have anything more than a 1-drop, like let's say an Ebony Maw. You play an Ebony Maw on the 3rd turn and you have 2 extra energy. Now next turn you will play She-Hulk for 4. This seems like a really good card, bro. I'm sensing that this card is good. My heart tells me this card is good, bro. And maybe there are combos that I'm not thinking. I'm just thinking about the saving up energy, you know. The obvious Sunspot, the obvious bad draws, and then you play the She-Hulk because you saved up your energy. But this seems like a good card, bro. This is just a better Typhoid Mary, bro. So Typhoid Mary just sucks, and this is great, you know. Then we Bazunga, bro. Are you seeing this? What? My dude, those are some huge babalungas, bro. What the fuck? Alright, we have Titania here, dude. At 1-5. Alright, what do you do? When any card is played at this location, this card switches sides. Alright, so I believe this means that if you play the card on turn 1, let's say, and then the opponent plays a card in that lane, and he takes the Titania to their side, so they take the 5 points. If you play something there, the card gets back to you. So that is a cool concept. I like the concept a lot, but you have to be very smart to play this card because you could just give the opponent 5 power, you know. So you have to learn how to correctly play this card. This is a cool concept. It is fun. I like it, but we have to know how to use it. Because if we know for sure the card will land on our side, this is a great card, bro. 1-5. This is an awesome card. But you have to be really sure that you can manage to get it on your side. So it is something strategic, and I like it a lot. And we are not talking only about the huge Bazungas, bro. Luke Cage. Your cards can't have their power reduced. Alright, this is a cool concept. He could be cool when, for example, you get a hot location and it is a sewer system. You slap a Luke Cage on your deck because the hot location reduces power. That could be cool. That could be cool. And if something is on meta that reduces power, Luke Cage could help you out. I can think of something right now that is like that, because the only thing that does that is the Hazmat with the Exodia deck, and that isn't so popular nor strong, so you won't have to play a Luke Cage because of that. I could imagine a scenario where the hot location is something that gives you negative power, and then Luke Cage helps you out in there, you know. Or maybe they are planning to introduce some stuff in the future that could interact really good with Luke Cage, you know. Then we have Absorbing Man. I like the artwork. This artwork is really cool. He's a 4-3. Alright. On reveal, if the last card you played has an on reveal ability, this card copies it. Okay, so this is a Mystique but for on reveals. Mystique does it for ongoings. This dude does it for on reveals. Bro, I'm telling you right now, this card could be really good, you know. This card could allow some crazy fucking combos to happen, dude. Imagine this with Wong and Odin, bro. Doing some crazy bullshit, triggering a non-reveal ability 1,000 times, dude. This could be really, really crazy, my dude. I can't even think about a combo, but I know that someone will figure out a combo playing this with Wong and Odin and doing some incredible stuff. Because if you play Odin in the Absorbing Man lane, you will trigger again the Absorbing Man on reveal because Odin triggers it. And then he copies the Odin ability and he triggers a bunch of times something that you have there. It does work like that, but right? So, oh, bro, some crazy bullshit could happen, dude. Mariah Hill. So she is the girl that works on Shield with Nick Fury, right? So she's a 2/3, and he says on reveal add a random 1-cost card to your hand. So she functions like basically like Nick Fury, but lower cost. And I'm saying right now, this seems like a lot better than Nick Fury, dude. This seems a lot better than Nick Fury. She could work on a Devil Dino deck, on a collector deck. She is like a better Agent 13, maybe because you get a 1-cost card. That is cool. Maybe she works in a bounce deck with the collector, with the Beast and Falcon. That could work, bro. So this card seems a lot better than Nick Fury. We have Agent Coulson here. She also works for S.H.I.E.L.D. I love this character when he first appeared on the Iron Man movie. The first Iron Man, the one who started all the MCU. I love the Agent Coulson character. I know they did a series, a S.H.I.E.L.D. series, and I only watched the first season. It was kind of good, but kind of bad, just mid, you know. And I don't like using the word mid, but that was that series, you know. So, well, whatever bullshit. Agent Coulson, on reveal, add a random 4-cost and 5-cost card to your hand, and he's a 3. So he helps you to curve out, you know, to play things on curve. I don't like this random card bullshit. In the case of Mariah Hill, it was a 1-cost card. She only costs 2. She can function in some decks, but I don't like you're playing 3 to get a 4 and 5, and they will give you random bullshit. You are better off you're just playing what you want, you know, giving you specific cards in your deck. You are better off doing that, pulling your combos, than playing something random in a game where your draws or your plays are so important as this one, bro. So I don't really like this one. Then we have the Helicarrier. So we are heavy on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. thematic, you know, because we got the Mariah Hill, we have the Agent Coulson, and now we have the Helicarrier. All right. Well, this was also the She-Hulk thing, because She-Hulk and Titania are from the same thing. Absorbing Man, I don't really know. Is he from She-Hulk? I don't know. Whatever. We have the Helicarrier here. When you discard this from your hand, replace it with 3 random cards. Do you want to do that? Imagine you play a big discard deck. You're playing something with Hela or with Ghost Rider, and you discard this. So you discard it, and then when you get it back with Hela, you get 10 points back. So that is kind of good. That is good. That is cool. And besides that, you also get 3 random cards that could possibly give you something good. So my instinct tells me this card sucks, but it also could work in something like a Ghost Rider or Hela deck, because you will get those 10 points back. Only because you will get the 10 points back, you know, because the card won't be totally useless, because you discarded it, you'll get the 10 points back. And since you get 3 random cards and you could also discard those cards, you could get a lot of crazy bullshit with your Ghost Rider and your Hela, you know. So maybe this card can be good in those type of decks. M'Baku. So this is a dude from Black Panther. If this is in your deck at the end of the game, it leads to a random location. He's a 1/2. So considering you draw the majority of your deck, you draw like the 70% of your deck, 9 cards in a game, you only leave 3 cards in your deck at the end of the game, considering the game ends at the 6th turn and that you don't draw extra cards, because the game could extend to a 7th turn and then you draw 10. And if there is something like an Asgard on the opponent plays something like Maximus, then you draw more cards. So you have a really low percentage, 25 or less, that this ability triggers. 25% or less that this ability triggers in a given game. I don't know if that's good, bro. This seems really underwhelming to me, because this will be 75% of the time or more, he will just be a Misty Knight. A Misty Knight that can't be buffed by a Patriot. And just 25% or less, he will be useful. And that is considering that you don't fill up your board, because if you fill up your board, then you are fucked. So I don't like this at all. I won't be expending any tokens on this dude. I will just let him get to me in collector's reserves. Maybe I am wrong and this dude is awesome, but that is not what my instinct tells me, you know. Then we get Atuma. 4 energy, 10 power. So that is a pretty good start line. What is ability? If you have another card here at the end of your turn, destroy this. Alright. So you have to play this dude by himself, like a Namor, but that could die. That is the thing, that this could die. So what do you want to do with this card? Eating with a Venom or let him be by himself? Because if the opponent plays a debris, you are fucked. The opponent plays a debris in another lane and gives you a rock here, this dude will die because of a rock. So that doesn't seem good. Or if the opponent plays a goblin, the green goblin or the hobgoblin, then you are fucked with this Atuma here, you know. Or if you play him in a location, well, you are playing him in the 4 energy, so that won't happen. I was going to say, like, if you play him in a locked location and the location flips and is, I don't know, the thing that gives you a ninja, then you are fucked in that case too. So you have to be really careful with this card, and you are forcing yourself to play a 10 card by himself, and he has to win the location. It isn't easy, but I can see him work in the 0 deck, because you could negate this ability with the 0, and you could also eat this bullshit with your Venom, and that will be good. You can copy this with a Taskmaster. I can't see this card being played in that particular deck, and maybe in some other strategy that comes up, but right now that is all I can think of. Then we get Orca, 6 energy, 9 power. Ongoing, plus 5 power if this is your only card here. Alright, so this is a bigger Namor, because Namor is a 4 or 5 that has the same ability, but with less power, you know. So this is a bigger Namor, and Namor kinda sucks, you know. So is this good, bro? Is this good? If Namor sucks, is this good? Because this is a 6 power card, so you won't be doubling this with an onslaught. Well, you can do that because it is the only card that can be here. What I see that can be done with this is you leave a lane open and you slap this and you get 14 power on the last turn in a lane, you know, and that could be surprising. That is the only thing that I can think of. But besides that, this card feels really underwhelming. It has a cool art. This character seems really cool, but this ability doesn't seem so great for me. What I can see is that you leave one lane open and you play it in the 6th turn, you get a lot of points, but if the card is popular, if that strategy is popular, the opponent will be waiting for that play. So it is kind of hard. And those are all the Series 4 cards. Alright, what did we like? I like She-Hulk. Titania can be good, but it is hard to play. You have to be really smart, and those are big boobas. Luke Cage seems underwhelming. He could be cool if the whole location is something that takes away power. Absorbing Man seems great. This can be a a broken card in some crazy unrevealed deck, bro. It can create some crazy infinite combos, bro, that never stop, you know. I like Mariah Hill. I think she can be useful in a Dino collector deck or in the bounce deck. You can bounce her a lot and you can get more one-cost cards. Those could be useful. They buff your collector. A lot of things can happen with this card. I like it. Agent Coulson, I feel it is really underwhelming. He can carve out your thing, but I don't know if this is good enough. You are better off just playing your strong cards from your deck, the ones that you want to combo off, you know. The Helicarrier, to me, doesn't seem that good, but I feel this can be really good. So in general, it doesn't feel good at first glance, but I feel it could be useful in a Ghost Rider or in a Hela deck, where you discard a lot of cards and you will get this back. So the 10 power will be kind of free, and the cards he gives you can be discarded too, and you could pull some crazy stuff up, and maybe the Helicarrier will be good in that scenario. And Baku feels like complete bullshit because you have 25% or less of triggering his ability, and 75% or more of the time he will be just a Misty Knight, so that sucks, dude. Atuma, I feel, could work in a zero deck, in the zero deck with Venom and Taskmaster and that stuff, and maybe he will be good in some other stuff that I can think of, but also feels kinda hard to pull off, you know. And the Orca is just a bigger Namor. The same thing happens with the Orca. I don't know if it will be good. I don't feel like it would. It is really underwhelming to me. So that rounds up Series 4. Let's take a look at Series 5. That is all that people are waiting for. And then there we have the big man, the big bad boss, bro. The Galactus himself. He's a 6/3 card. We have seen Galactus before. On reveal, if this is your only card here, destroy all other locations, so you have only one lane and the game decides in that one lane. I'll be honest, bro, I don't know if I'm dumb or if I'm stupid, but I can think of any way to make this card work. Because he's a 6 and you need him to be the only card in the lane. So if you leave a lane open so you can play Galactus there and you play him, you will have a 6/3 and the opponent will have something bigger. So maybe you have to play some control, some movement when you take the opponent out of the location. I'm trying to think how you can make this work, like moving stuff from a location, locking a location with an Spider-Man, something like that, leaving the location open, and then you play, well, but the Spider-Man gives you one card. It is really hard. Trying to leave one lane open for you and the opponent, it isn't easy to do, so that you can play a Galactus there and take the opponent by surprise and destroy the whole board. That is one approach. Maybe a Mr. Negative, so you can play Galactus flipped and you play him with something else. That could work, but those are the two things that I can think out of the top of my head. But I must say that I do like the concept, bro, because these are the cards that I want to see in the game. Cards that completely flip the way you think about the game, that are archetype defining, that are crazy stuff. And this is crazy, bro. This is archetype defining. This is some crazy bullshit. I like this, dude. Even if it ends up not being good, I like this. Then we have Valkyrie. On reveal, set all cards at this location to 3 power, and she costs 5 energy and 3 power. All cards, so this means you will use her ability not to target your cards, bro. You will use the ability to target the opponent's cards. You will want to take some big body that the opponent has and take it to a 3 power. That is what I'm getting from this card, you know. And that is cool. I like this. This feels like a good control tool, you know. And it could also turn a bunch of bullshit you have into something cool. If you play something like a debris in your deck and you have a rock that is useless, then that rock gets to 3 power. That could be cool. At the same time, you remove something good from the opponent on the other side. Of course, you also get the 3 power to the rock that they have. Well, I don't know. Some crazy bullshit can happen, but I do believe this card can see play because she can be used as a control tool to reduce power from the enemy. And I believe that will be the primary way that Valkyrie will be used. Then we have the Super Scroll, a 4 energy, 2 power card that has the ongoing effects of all enemy cards. Wow. This can be really strong, dude. If this dude isn't disabled by an enchantress or a rogue, this dude can be really powerful. Right now, one of the strongest decks in the meta is the Ongoing Destroyer deck. The opponent plays a bunch of ongoing cards and then they slap a destroyer. Bro, if this dude gets all the ongoing abilities, he could be a threatening dude, you know. He gets the Armor, the Colossus, he gets the Cosmo, he gets the... Well, he gets the Lizard too, but he gets a lot of abilities. Maybe he could be cool. He could even get the Professor X. That is crazy. So we have to be this in practice, but this card could be crazy, bro. Could be really crazy. Then we have Shuri. She's the sister of Black Panther, right? For energy to power, on reveal, double the power of the next card you play. So she follows the same pattern of all the Black Panther cards. She tries to buff cards in your hand and cards that you play, doubling their power. She follows the same thing as Okoye and Nakia, and of course Black Panther. And she calls out. Here you have a pattern. You play Okoye turn 2, Nakia turn 3, Shuri turn 4, and Black Panther turn 5. She calls out. But Nakia and Okoye suck right now. So let's think about playing Shuri on the turn 4 and then Black Panther on turn 5. She already doubles the Black Panther, so Black Panther gets 8. So when you play him, he gets 16 out of the gate, a 16 cost card. And you give 9 energy for those 16. Is that good? It could be. It could be if you have another way of buffing the Black Panther, you know. But maybe one is just better. Why play the Shuri if you can play the one? I don't know. Maybe you play both in case you don't draw one of them. We will have to see. We have Bast. 1/1. Set the power of all cards in your hand to 3. An on-reveal ability. Well, I think that people will try to make this work and come up with some crazy ideas for some decks, bro. And I hope they do. I can't think about it because I'm dumb. But I really hope that someone makes this work and defines an archetype because of this bullshit, you know. So, yes, this could be good. This could be complete garbage. But maybe someone will make it work, you know. Then we have here the bad boy, you know, the main villain, Thanos himself. 6 energy, 8 power. At the start of the game, shuffle the 6 Infinity Stones in your deck. Here we have the stones. We are going to take a look at them, of course. But let's talk about Thanos first. So the thing is that the gems have to be good, you know. The gems have to be good, because if not, this bullshit sucks. And Thanos doesn't start in your hand, so you will start your game with 12 plus 6 with an 18 card deck. So you lose consistency in your deck because of that. That is the first thing that we get out of the gate. So we can't evaluate how good Thanos is if we don't know what the Infinity Stones do, because that is what determines the power. We have the Mind Stone, draw 2 stones from your deck. Okay, this thins the deck so you could get more consistency, but if you don't draw this, that is kind of bullshit. We have the Power Stone. If you played all 6 stones, Thanos has plus 10 power wherever he is. That is cool. So you wanna play your stones so Thanos gets to an 18 power card, but you have to play 6 cards. At least the stones have power, you know. This is a 1/1. This is a 1/3 because it is the power stone. All right. Then we have the Reality Stone. It is a 1/1 again. On reveal, transform this location into a new one and draw a card. So this is like a cheap Scarlet Witch. This is a good ability and it replaces itself. So again, you thin your deck. So you kinda thin your deck by 3 cards. So it gets from an 18 to a 15 card deck if you draw the Mind Stone and or the Reality Stone. So that isn't something that is ensured, you know. Then you have the Soul Stone. It is again a 1/1 on reveal. Draw a card, and an ongoing enemy cards here have -1 power. So there you have the Luke Cage. He negates this ability, of course. And another card that another stone that replaces itself. Again, trying to thin out your deck. It shows that they know that shuffling cards in your deck is too big of a disadvantage, and to make it work, they gave the stones the draw a card ability to mitigate that stupid bullshit, you know. And this one could be cool because if the opponent plays a lot of cards in this lane, you have basically 5 energy for 1, 5 power for 1 energy, and that is cool. Then we have the Space Stone. Again, a 1/1 on reveal. Next turn, you can move 1 card at this location. So you can move it out or move it in. We have to see how that works. And draw a card. Again, really cool that we can draw cards. And being able to move could work, could create some surprise against the opponents, you know. Then we have the Time Stone, a 1/1 again. And on reveal, gain +1 energy next turn and draw a card. So every stone replaces itself minus the Power Stone. Every other stone makes you draw cards. So that is good. That could be good. But it is really hard to draw all 6 stones, right? Because the only stone that makes you draw specifically a stone is the Mind Stone. Because it draws 2 stones from your deck. But the other stones just draw a card. It isn't specifically a stone, you know. So playing all 6 cards, it isn't easy to pull off. And what I don't like about this is that you have to play them. And what I think is that they are going to clog up your board, because you have to play 6 stones. So you will take 1 location and a half from your board, dude. This will be a hard card to pull off, dude. But I really hope somebody managed to do it, because this could be really fun. And of course it is archetype defining, dude. This is archetype defining for sure. A Thanos deck. I'm going to play a Thanos deck. If someone makes this good, I will play the fuck out of this deck, bro. Just because it is cool. Even if it is like C tier, I don't care, bro. If the deck can win some games, I will be good for it, because you know that in Marvel Snap, all you have to do is know when to snap, and the deck is secondary. But if they make it work somehow, I will play it for sure. I'm just too dumb to think of a way to make this work. I'll be honest, I will just neck deck something that someone smarter than me makes. But this seems like something cool, you know. They are thinking outside of the box. They want to make cool stuff. They won't just make some boring ongoing and on-reveal abilities all the time. They want to make some crazy shit up, and Thanos is the proof that they want to shake up the game, dude. And I really love that. Please continue designing the game like this. Continue thinking about the box. Break the game. Do crazy stuff. That is fun, dude. That is fun. Crazy combos is where the fun is at in this game, and I love it. Bro, I sometimes have fun when the opponent has some crazy combo and I lose. But experiencing that crazy combo gives me joy, you know. So yes, please continue designing the game like this. I love this design philosophy. And the same goes for the Galactus. I love that design philosophy. Do I know if Galactus and or Thanos are going to be good? I don't know, bro. I don't really know. But I hope they are. I hope someone designs a deck that make them work, you know. I can see Bass being good, but again, you have to build with this thing in mind. Shuri, I see her working in the Black Panther deck, of course, but I believe maybe one feels a role better. Maybe you play them both. I don't know. Super Scroll can be a good counter for the Spectrum deck or the ongoing Destroyer deck, because he gets all the ongoing abilities. And Valkyrie, I think she can be a good control card, a good control tool, because you can take the an opponent's card that has high power to just 3 power, and you take away a lot of energy from them. And I believe that that will be the main way this card will be used. So what I'm seeing in the Series 5 is that they are putting in the Series 5 crazy cards that do crazy bullshit, and the only card that it isn't like that is maybe Shuri and maybe Valkyrie, but Valkyrie is cool. So both Galactus, the Super Scroll, the Bast, and the Thanos seem like archetype creating cards, you know, and that is really cool. I can respect that, and I wanted to keep designing the game like that. So yes, I am very happy. No, well, yes, I am very happy with the inclusion of Pool 4 and Pool 5, bro. I am really hyped. I wanna play these cards. I wanna experiment with them. I want them to be good. I hope Galactus has a great deck and the Thanos has a great deck too. And yes, bro, let me know in the comments below what you think about the new cards. Do you like them? Do you find them good? Do you find them underwhelming? How can they work? How do you see Galactus working? How do you see Thanos working? Let me know, please, in the comments below. Bro, remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you like the video. I really want to get to those 1K subs. Please help me out. That is like a dream to me. And I also stream live on Twitch. You can come and hang out with me and follow me there. I will leave the link down in the description. Again, bro, if you are still here, thank you very much. You are awesome. And remember, as a great Bill Hicks said, this is just a ride.